Right, what is up guys, I'm EP3 Bandit, and back for the Geeks 189 again. And today, as I'm sure you can all tell, we are playing some more Destiny 2, we're back in Curse of Osiris again, and today we're actually heading back to Mercury to complete the mission Beyond Infinity. So, I believe the goal of this mission is to head into the Infinite Forest in search of Osiris. And we're going into the Infinite Forest to try and see if we can find Osiris and save him from the Vex. So, we're going to head across this area now. I'll just pick these up. So these are simulation seeds. They come in useful for getting reputation from Brother Vance up in the lighthouse. So we don't actually have to take those guys out, so we're just going to leave them for now and carry on making our way towards the Infinite Forest. So that right there is the that's the mission starter there. So this is the Beyond Infinity mission start.
Osiris saw something in the Infinite Forest, and it terrified him. Nothing terrifies him. We need to find him.
Osiris could be anywhere. Put in the wrong coordinates and you'll never find your way out.
I know I can do it. Osiris is in there protecting the rest of us from the Vex. He needs us. He needs me, and we're going to find him.
So it looks like up there we've actually got another one of those cubes, those things we have to shoot. This one though seems to be shielded, so I presume that the power to the shield is somewhere nearby.
Osiris has adapted some of the technology of the forest to his own purposes. We're going to run into his reflections. They're copies of himself, made so he can explore multiple pathways at once. And yes, I am aware that it makes Osiris seem like an egomaniac. But don't worry, he is.
Right, so we need to head up here now, inside this bit here. Right, so this ring, I presume, powers down the shield on that cube over there. But I'm guessing also probably summons the Vex as well.
Osiris has to be here somewhere.
Sagira, you shouldn't be here. You brought someone new with you.
Who? Oh, him? Get this. He's a friend of Ikora's.
Alright guys, so Evidently that's not what we were supposed to do. Right, so we're gonna head...
Send word. Sagira has returned. Osiris sent you away for your own safety. Your presence here puts everything at risk.
Well, guess what? He needs me.
New timelines are expanding. We must create reflections to explore them. It's almost too late.
So we'll keep heading through here.
What do they mean, too late? Something must have gone wrong. Where's the real Osiris?
You cannot go to him.
What? What did he find? What's so bad that it could scare Osiris?
Behold, the infinite forest. A planet-sized prediction engine, simulating trillions of realities in parallel, all geared towards a single vexed purpose. Keep going. You'll see.
The Vex are simulating reality in here, brute forcing the future. And before you ask, everything in here is real enough to kill you. Sometimes the forest blocks a path. Eliminate the daemon controlling the local simulation, and the door should open.
Suss that guy down. And that's now opened this up. Try and see if we can make our way around carefully. Right, that's all those guys down. Looks like we can carry on going this way. So we'll just open this door. Take that guy down. Get him out of the way. As I'm sure you guys can tell, we're once again using the same weaponry. So we're still using Risk Runner and Origin Story. And of course, as I'm sure you guys can tell, I'm still on the Stormcaller subclass as well. Try and clear the path a little bit more. Looks like we have to go over that way. Right, so there's clearly another demon here. So we're going to need to take it down before we can go any further. Which of course may mean that our supercharge might come in useful here if this guy turns out to be quite strong. Looks like we've actually got another simulation seed over here as well. Just pick that up. Sometimes the simulation seeds don't render for some reason, and we just see like a glowing area like that, but there is actually a simulation seed there. So if you do see any areas like that, of course, yeah, be sure to check them, because you might miss out on the simulation seed. So we've got that guy, and he's dropped a legendary engram for us, which of course is quite nice. Alright, so let's head over here. Alright, there we go. So we've now actually made a pathway to, I believe this is the future prediction. No, this is the past prediction. So in here there'll be Vex from the past, I believe. Although I could of course be wrong, guys. Although this does look like the right ground.
First, I will show you where it all began. Mercury. Untold centuries ago, before the Vex arrived. Here the Vex planted the seed that became the infinite forest. And its mind, Panoptes. Panoptes has a single purpose. reshape reality for the Vex. And only the Vex.
All this started with a single Vex. Will it end with the arrival of a single Guardian?
So, as you guys I'm sure have noticed by now, we can actually see the Traveller over there. Clearly this is actually when the Traveller terraformed Mercury, and also obviously this is before the collapse as well. Clearly at this point the Traveller was at full health. So, we're gonna head through here now.
Oh, I see why he's made so many new reflections.
Yes, we've tried and failed to prevent this outcome. Now even our best efforts only slow it. But you must see for yourself. Tell me, Guardian, were you there when the Traveler woke? The living Traveler changes everything. For good and bad. Now many things have been set in motion. Osiris wrote the lost prophecies to warn the other Guardians, and they sent him away. You cannot exile the future.
Right, so that's all those guys down. We'll just make our way across here then, and onto this next pathway. So guys, I should point out, for those of you that didn't listen really closely to the live streams about Curse of Osiris, or perhaps didn't see them, no two pathways through the Infinite Forest are the same. Pretty much there's a selection of different like set pieces, and they're all randomly assembled, which means that the pathway that I'm travelling on now will be completely different for each of you guys. The different set pieces might be assembled in different orders. You might see different set pieces to what appear here. So certainly be careful with that, guys, and just be aware that that doesn't catch you guys out. As I'm sure you guys have probably noticed, I have actually played Curse of Osiris before on sort of like my personal character, and of course then the pathway was actually different then as well. So the pathway I'm playing now is actually completely different to the one that I played before, meaning that replays are kind of a little bit more different, kind of changed up slightly. I think it also randomizes the enemies as well, guys. So you might not always get the same enemies. You might get Cabal, you might get Vex, you might get Fallen. I haven't seen any Hive, but I believe they are able to spawn here. Although, again, guys, I could be wrong about that one. Right, so that's the last demon down. So I think we now want to head over to the gateway again, which is over there. I believe we can make that jump. There we go. Right, so we'll just open the next pathway. I believe, guys, this is the last pathway that we should have to follow. As you guys saw right there, that was the last bit, and now we're actually heading up into the... This one's actually the future, so this is supposed to be a dark future predicted by the Vex.
We must find and stop Panoptes. But none of us have discovered a timeline where we succeed. This is what it looks like when we fail. This is the future the Vex want.
The lighthouse! This is what Osiris saw.
Neither light nor darkness exists anymore. The sun's warmth is gone. All life lost. That was before you. You are the key. You can stop this. Every timeline we've tracked leads here. We must destroy Panoptes to prevent this dark future. Panoptes! He's found us! Than any of us now.
This is bad. Really, really bad. We need to work together, all of us. You, me, Osiris, Ikora. If we don't stop Panoptes, you've seen what happens. Ikora, you there?
Sagira, you just left. Where's Osiris?
In trouble. We all are. I'll explain everything on our way back to the city.
Alright guys, so that was the Beyond Infinity mission. So, I think by the sounds of things we actually now need to head back to the tower. I believe that's to collect our next mission, and in fact I will do that now. We have reason to go back to the tower anyway, since we of course have a few different missions and stuff back there. We've got faction rallies, we've got of course our engrams that we collected in this video and the last video, and of course the first video as well, and also we've of course got the next bit of the mission, so we'll head back there quickly. So I hope you guys are enjoying the the Destiny 2 Curse of Osiris series. I will of course be doing another series later in the year when we get the next add-on for Destiny 2, whatever that may be. So certainly keep an eye out for that, guys. Also, as well, when the trailer drops for, well, when the trailer or any information for Destiny 2 Expansion 2 drops, I will let you guys know. To update you guys on the sort of the rumours that we've heard so far, you guys may remember a couple of months back there was accidentally a listing on the PlayStation Store displaying Expansion 2 as Expansion 2 Gods of Mars, detailing Rasputin and I believe Corvus Glaive as well. I believe it said something along the lines of Charlemagne imprisons Rasputin on Mars, and of course we have to go and help out, and it also of course provides a step for us to return to Mars as well. Whether there's any truth to that, I guess we'll have to wait and find out, but as soon as we know anything, I'll let you guys know. Alright, so we've got our engrams here. Let's have a quick look to see what we've got out of them. This doesn't look like there's anything too useful out of there. We'll have a look though and just see what we've got. So we've got a hand cannon that is clearly a lot better than the old hand cannon that we had on our primary weapon. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll keep the new one, since it does of course look like it may be of some use. So it looks like we've actually got like 3 pulse rifles, well, I think we've got 2 scout rifles there. I'm actually going to put one of those in the vault quickly, since I am collecting scout rifles from the character for the, I believe it's actually for the minor multi-tool quest. So we'll just leave those, and we'll just leave that in there quick. Just check to see if we've got any more. Actually looks like we do. So again, put that one in there. See if any more of these are scout rifles. Doesn't look like they are, so we'll leave that there. Right, so let's just quickly sort through our inventory, see what we've got, if there is anything useful in here. So those boots, of course, are a lot better than what we're currently using. Unfortunately, we can't equip those because they are exotic, and we do not have an exotic space. Those ones, though, are better than what we're currently using, so we'll equip those. And we'll also get rid of that. That's, I believe, there for infusion. Yep, so we'll infuse that, guys, and that will make us 326 on that. And, of course, we've got these as well. I think looking at that, we can actually infuse the more powerful one into those gauntlets. So, put those into the gauntlets quickly. There we go. So that makes those 327 now. And we've just got a couple more things on there that actually appear to be more powerful. I do like the helmet though, so I think I want to keep that. So we'll just get rid of that quickly, and then we'll infuse that helmet into the one we're currently wearing. Right, there we go. So that now makes that helmet 334. So clearly that was well worth the infusion, since we've actually got more power out of it. So of course we need more legendary shards if we want to make that into a masterwork, but I don't really intend on masterworking that right now. So that's it in the inventory, guys. Right, so I do remember seeing that we had a faction rallies thing in there. So we'll quickly go and check on that. Right, so I believe the faction rallies, we need to go and speak to Dead Orbit first. They are over here.
As long as the Traveler hangs above us, creatures hungry for its light will find us. This place is but a temporary refuge. Earth is dying. If humanity is to survive the dangers to come, we must leave this broken shell behind. Our future lies among the stars. Come with us, Guardian. Support Dead Orbit. Help us impress the consensus. Refit our ships and save us all.
Right, so we're also going to speak to Future Warlock.
Refugees. When Future War Court predicted the Red War, no one believed. They laughed at us. They called me a zealot, a fool. But when the attack came, we were ready. We saved thousands. War is a constant. We know this. The question is, do we wait for it to find us? Or do we study war and its timelines, identify the most likely course of events, and take the fight to our enemies? You know the answer, Guardian.
Alright, so that's Future Warlock. And the final one we need to speak to is New Monarchy. So, judging from the track record of the past 3 or 4 faction rallies, I'm actually going to go and side with New Monarchy here, since I believe New Monarchy have actually won the past 3 faction rallies. And of course the loot is much better if your faction wins the rally. I presume a lot of people would have thought the same thing, so I presume that may mean that that New Monarchy is once again stronger than all the other factions.
New Monarchy believes a strong Earth is essential for a strong humanity. We will survive, together, and we will not surrender our home to anyone. We mobilized more rescue and relief efforts during the Red War than the other factions combined. With your support, we could do even more. What do you say?
Right, so we'll pledge to New Monarchy.
Great choice, Guardian. It will serve you well.
Alright, so we've been given the faction rallies information on there. But for now, guys, let's go and speak to Ikora about the next part of Curse of Osiris, which of course is the main reason that you guys are here.
Looking good, Guardian.
Alright, so she's just down here.
So, it's the end of everything. I thought after the Red War we'd get a bit of a break. I'm not giving up yet. If nothing else, the Vex are methodical. They'd have a schematic of the forest, a map, and that map will show where Panoptes is. There's only one place they could possibly store that much data. The Pyramidion on Io.
Right, so we'll get one of these engrams quickly. I'm sure that'll contain some pretty useful gear for us. So it sounds like our next mission is actually going to be to go to Io and head into the Pyramidion to see if we can actually find a map of the Infinite Forest and locate Panoptes. So that is it for now, guys. We'll just quickly check our inventory, because we did of course get some more stuff there. And we have another scout rifle. Clearly much better than the scout rifle that we have there. It's currently 320. So what we'll do now is we'll actually put that that other scout rifle into the over here into the vault, so I can pick it up on my other character and hopefully complete the Mida multi-tool quest. We will of course do that on this character as well at some point. So I think the plan is just going to be to sort of stash away scout rifles in preparation for that moment. But for now, we'll just put away that one, and it looks like we've got some more stuff on there. Let's see what we got. So we've got a submachine gun there that's actually a lot better than Risk Runner currently is. We'll of course infuse that in a moment, but first we will go back out of there and into our inventory again. Alright, so we'll get rid of that one. And we'll actually run the infusion on that quickly. So that now makes that 334, which should make it a lot more powerful and a lot more effective against the enemies that we've been fighting. That of course now makes our character 322 as well, so we may actually stand a better chance. So we've got this new monarchy sigil, but we'll just leave that there for now, since of course we have this very nice banner on currently. Alright guys, so that is it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then drop a like below. If you have any questions about Destiny 2, about Curse of Osiris, about potentially the next DLC, or if you've spotted any information that we haven't, then drop that in the comments below. Also, if you have any questions about any technology or anything else that you've seen on the channel, then drop those in the comments too. So, last of all guys, if you are new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet, then go and do that below so you don't miss out on any more of our Destiny 2 Curse of Osiris videos, any of our regular Destiny 2 videos, anything to do with Destiny 2's future, or of course any of our unboxings, setup videos, tech tutorials, GTA 5 videos, or anything else on the channel. So, thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.